bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home. Yeah, these are championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might fly on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then I double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. When and put the Ricks on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone. Keep them coming. I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. No. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down.
What's up?
What up?
We back. Woo! Welcome back to the Bottom Line Sports Show. We're back. Episode 44, finally episode 44. We've been gone like 3 or 4 weeks or something. It's time to go hard or go home, baby. The bottom line is here. We're back, baby. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff, Canteen.
A lot.
This is your song. Let's go. All right. All right. Woo. All right. Welcome back to the show. Hey, you can join the show, share, like, do all that good stuff. Hey, we got I checked. We hit 1,000 about 3 or 4 days ago. 1,000 members on the Facebook group. Appreciate you guys. Flo, that guy over there is Canteen. Hey, this is the Bottom Line Sports Show. The bottom line, baby. Hey, we're gonna go hard or go home today. We're gonna do a lot of sports. We're trying to get through all this. A lot of sports today. I think we're up to 1,003 members on the Facebook group. Appreciate all the Facebook members on the Facebook group. Thank you so much. Share, like, do all that good stuff. We appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,500 now. Let's go get 1,500 now.
1,500 by the NFL kickoff.
NFL kickoff. Let's go.
500 more. Well, 497 more.
Let's go. 497 more. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Hey, March Madness is here, man. March Madness. Selection Sunday is today.
6.
We can do the seeding today. Yeah, 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's going to be coming up a couple hours. So if you want to see, we do have if you go, I'm going to try and maybe I'll pin it at the top. But if you go through our feed, I don't know if I pinned it at the top, Canteen. You can go look and see on the Facebook. But you got to keep track of all the people here. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do March Madness. We're gonna have a bracket.
Yes,
called
sir.
The bottom line. We'll put this up. If anybody wants to comment here in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, yeah, March Madness. I don't know if we got it on the Facebook group.
Yeah, I don't think it's on the Facebook, but I know you will go back and put it up, bro. No
I'll put it up there, but yeah. So it's the Bottom Line Sports. If you go to ESPN, you can probably find it on the Bottom Line Sports. I believe is what I got it under. I don't think anybody's on there now, but share it with your friends and go put it on there and go get your bracket ready, and let's see what you can do. Go fill out your brackets. The Bottom Line Sports. Check it out on ESPN. You can find this probably if you just search for it. But I think I did post it on our Facebook page. Somewhere in the feed that we have a bracket, so you may have to scroll down the feed. I'll try to pin it at the top, so you guys can find it. But yeah, March Madness is here. Selection Sunday, be fun, man. Good.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Fill out your brackets. Let's see how good or how bad your picks are. Right?
Like I told you. I'm taking one Cinderella team.
Okay, one Cinderella.
One Cinderella to go all the way. I'm not saying a 16 seed or 13.
Right.
It's going to be at least, like you said, a 6, 7.
7, yeah, 6, 7.
Like
Maybe
that.
an 8 seed could do it.
Yeah, but in it, like them 16.
Yeah,
like
I got to do a little research on my brackets.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure who I want to take. So I got to do a little research, but I get the bracket, and we'll get it in this week. Selection Sundays today, so the people will start really filling out those brackets soon. So go fill out your brackets. Go check our page on the Facebook page. I don't know if I can share it on all the platforms, but I'll try and put it somewhere. Maybe I'll share it in this feed somewhere. Oh, maybe I can share it now. Anyway, I should have thought about that, but I will try and put it on there. Try so you can put your March Madness, fill out your brackets, and all that good stuff. Here's our Twitch guy. He's on today.
Oh, man.
Twitch guy, man. We got 1,000 in Facebook, man. Share us over there on Twitch, man.
We rolling.
Yeah, we rolling.
All right.
All right, let's go. Let's see here. What else we gonna do? All right, so we got the NFL Combine was about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Or a week ago or so. Let me see. Let me bring this on screen up. I'll turn this off for a second.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring up the screen with all the Combine stuff, and we'll talk a little Combine. We didn't get to talk it last week or week before.
Combine.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it here. Let me see.
Combine was good, bro.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so here's the Combine here. So you have the 40-yard dash, the split. You got your 10-yard splits. Either vertical, broad jump, cone, 20-yard shuttle.
And the bench press.
So who do you want to look at here? So if we look at the 40-yard dash, DJ Turner from Michigan, the cornerback, he got a 4.26 burning. Woo!
Yeah, man.
He was moving. Yeah, and then Jacorian Bennett from Maryland at 4.3. He ran. Davon A-Chain. He was good. Actually, I like him as a running back. I don't think he's listed high, but man, he ran a 4.3. But I liked when I saw him. I don't think he's the top running back. We can look at as far as running backs. We can separate it. So he ran the fastest, and then of course everybody's looking at Bijan Robinson. He's supposed to be a high pick in there. Yeah. And so these are your running backs. But A-Chain ran the fastest. You got to get a guy from Alabama, Gibbs.
Yep.
So some guys. And then on your wide receivers, that's usually what you look at, on your 40-time Trey Palmer. That kind of surprised me. I never heard of this guy.
4.33 out of Nebraska.
Yeah, he ran it fast. And then, of course, Darius Davis, a TCU guy. And then I can't remember who the other TCU guy was. I don't think he was kind of, I guess, slow as it goes for receivers. I don't even see him. But anyway, he's not even in the top. I think he ran a 4.56 or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Johnston from TCU.
You said what position does he play?
He's wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, he might be on the vertical. I think he can jump. Quentin Johnston. He had a good vertical. But he's a top receiver. They said he might be the first one to go, or one of the first 2 or 3 to go. But anyway, your tight ends,
40,
as far as the
40.5 on the vertical.
Yeah, he had a good vertical.
Yeah.
You have Will Mallory from Miami, Zach Kuntz from Old Dominion, 4.5. These are your tight ends. And then, of course, quarterbacks is concerned. Anthony Richardson ran a 4.43. That guy I think he had almost everything. He was in the top. I mean, people are looking at him as a total athlete. He said he got the nickname Cam Jackson because he's half Cam Newton, half Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he nicknamed himself in high school, Cam Jackson. Anthony Richardson, they said he's really raw. Max Dugan, he ran a pretty quick. He's the second fastest in this class. I knew he was pretty quick. Malik Cunningham out of Louisville. You got Dorian Thompson-Robinson out of UCLA. A lot of people looking at him maybe in the later rounds. And there's your guy, Stetson Bennett.
4.67, bro.
4.6. So he did all right for himself. I mean, he showed that he's pretty quick. I don't know where he's going to end up. And then I was going to show this one. I think it was defensive ends. He's an edge guy. Nolan Smith ran a 4.39.
Big dude.
Defensive end. Oh,
Big
my
boy.
goodness. Woo. That guy can move.
Big boy.
That's crazy. Yeah. Check our chat if anybody's on there. If anybody wants to comment. But anyway, wow, I couldn't believe he ran that fast out of Georgia. And then, of course, you got Byron Young out of Tennessee. And then, of course, Robert Beal out of Georgia, another Georgia guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, isn't there an Alabama guy that was pretty good? Will Anderson, that was him. That's the guy I was thinking of. What do you think about for an end, that's still pretty fast.
What do you think about the linebackers, man, when you look at
Go ahead.
For linebackers? That's a pretty good one.
Well, as far as speed, let's look at who ran the fastest. Owen Popoy out of Auburn, Trenton Simpson out of Clemson, Abdullah out of Louisville, Dorian Williams. Okay, so would I have to rank them? I don't know how they're. I think I got another one that ranks everybody. Let me see if I got it open. Those are your speed guys. So here's my rankings. Position rankings. Let me see if I can.
I like saying that other guy can run faster. That defense, was it a defensive lineman?
He can run faster.
The fat he ran like a 4.2 or something. He was really really fast. Was it defensive lineman?
Oh, okay.
Or defensive end. Nolan Smith. Yeah,
he can run faster.
Georgia. Who's that?
Really?
Yeah, Nolan Smith ran a 4.3. He's an edge rusher out of Georgia.
So here's the one I use for like overall rankings. So Will Anderson is ranked your top talent, overall like best available. Then they got Bryce Young, then Jalen Carter
out of Georgia.
Out of Georgia. So this kind of ranks them based on their talent. Ranks them, gives them a rating, and so these are your top talents per se. And then there's Quentin Johnston. He's your fourth guy. But we can kind of see. Did you want to look at wide receivers or who do you want to do? Linebackers? Is that what you said?
Either or, it don't matter.
Okay, here's linebackers. So here's how they rank them right now. You got Will Anderson as your top, and then you got Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech. Texas Tech. That's right. And so let me see if I can put the chat overlay too.
See, Elias said, he wasn't running as fast.
Elias on there.
His training speed was aimed at low 4.3, possible 4.2. That's pretty good, man. 4.2.
Right. So Nolan Smith. Probably I had some people taking Tyree Wilson like the second linebacker edge rusher coming out. I mean, they got him as line, but he's truly an edge rusher, which I think probably you would say Will Anderson and Nolan Smith are probably edge guys too.
Mm-hmm.
They got him as edge/linebackers, but then you got Trenton Simpson out of Clemson. He's pretty good. He had a good year. But these are your ranked linebackers overall. So do you have anybody that you think helped themselves overall in this draft the most that you would say?
When I look at for me as quarterbacks, man, I think Anthony Richardson did a phenomenal job. He was the one that stuck out the most to me. Was Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson stuck out a lot to me, and he from Georgia, Jalen Carter. Because I look at Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter.
Let's see where he's ranked as a quarterback now. Go ahead.
Okay. Man, Jalen Carter had that whole controversy. You remember back a few months ago after Georgia.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Man, those guys. He got indicted and arrested and stuff, and he had to leave the combine, go back to the combine. So, I mean, for him to deal with that whole situation, the circumstance, he actually showed up and did a really, really good job at the combine. So I like his performance, but I really like the kid, Anthony Richardson. From Florida.
Right. Okay.
So when you look at
Anthony Richardson, right now they got him listed as number 4 QB right now. It says his highest upside of any quarterback this year. Measurables are off the scale. So he's got, I mean, as far as an athlete, I mean, he's probably your top athlete as far as quarterback. But he's really raw. He's really raw. He can throw the deep ball, but he's you know, like I said, he's really raw. Will Levis is now at 3. C.J. Stroud as 2, and they still got Bryce Young as number 1. I think Bryce kind of hurt himself because they actually listed him at 5'10", and that a lot of people look at 5'10". So he's basically Kyler Murray's height. I mean, that's kind of everybody makes fun of Kyler Murray's height. You know that. So I don't know if that helped or hurt him, but they still got him ranked as a number 1. I don't know. Is he more Kyler, or could we say he's more, you know, maybe Russell Wilson his early years?
I'll give him more Russell Wilson. What do you think? More
Russell Wilson type?
Yeah, he's not Kyler, man. He's more Russell Wilson.
Right.
Kyler.
Right.
Man, Arizona got to figure out. Where is Arizona going to do, and where's Arizona going to go, and what are they going to do with Kyler Murray?
Right. Exactly.
Starting job, you know. I'm just trying to figure out what Bryce Young is going to land. And hopefully Stroud, you know, Stroud lands, man. Stroud, I don't know. I mean, what's a good fit, man? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, because let's look at the draft. Let me see if I can pull up the draft here.
The draft. Yeah.
Let me pull up the where everybody drafts. I think I got it here somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll try and pull it up here. There it is. This one. So here's where everybody drafts. You got Carolina, who got a big move to get it from Chicago. They're drafting number 1. Houston, Arizona, Indianapolis, and then you got Seattle via Denver. Detroit. They got it from the Rams. From that, I think that's that Matt Stafford trade. Yeah. You got Las Vegas at 7. Then you got your old team, Atlanta, at number 8.
Keyword.
Old team.
Team.
Old team. Your old team. But yeah, you still got you still got a few heartstrings over there, you know, for Atlanta. You know, you still feel a little.
So I can agree with Elias on this one, man. I think that the Panthers are gonna go with Stroud, and then the coach gonna get Bryce Young. But what does that do for you guys like Sam Bradford and Matt Ryan and all these other guys that are, you know,
right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I heard a rumor recently that the Panthers were trying possibly trade that pick at number 1 to get Rodgers with the Packers, trying to trade that pick away. Well, I mean, that's an interesting. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this here. If they make that move and they get good offensive line, defensive line, and all the other key players around, I would have never given up DJ Moore. I think that was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know.
To give up a guy like DJ Moore, to me, that's asinine. That's crazy.
I gotta put that meme out. There was a meme that came out. It was it was a DJ Moore. It said DJ Moore wide open, and then it says and then that shows a picture of what Justin Fields doing, and he's running.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I thought that was funny. But anyway, so that's where they pick right now. Okay, turn that off. All right.
Now,
so anyway, and then our Cowboys don't pick until down at the end of the 26th. So we're picking 26th.
What do you think
way down the line? I think they're probably going to take either a defensive or offensive lineman.
Okay.
Is my guess. They need some help. They need another pass rusher. You know, because Law is getting kind of long in the tooth. And you need another guy to help out Micah.
And then you guys tag Pollard. You tag Pollard. Well, we tag Pollard. Let me say we.
There we go. Yeah.
We tag Pollard.
We tag Pollard. Yeah, so exactly. So I see them taking probably a lineman. I wouldn't be surprised if they took a cornerback. And knowing Jerry, maybe he'll take another receiver. I don't know. You know.
Now, Elias said, I think this is because Panthers need someone who can extend plays versus Colts. You have Taylor to help one thing, us with the run game, and Bryce can still be accurate and be more in the pocket. So I agree with him as far as taking Bryce Young to the Colts because you already got Jonathan Taylor there to open it up. But I think Stroud is a great fit for Carolina.
Yeah. Hey, come on, Elias. Come on the show, man. Jump in the link, man. You got the link.
He said Dallas need another cornerback, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they should get a corner or probably a defensive lineman early in the draft. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking depending on who's available at the time, they need an edge guy, man. We need another edge guy to help out. Yeah, because DeMarcus Lawrence, I mean, he's still good and viable, but he can't do it full time anymore.
He's Asian, bro.
Maybe we can get up Tyree Wilson from Texas Tech. He's ranked the third one. I don't know if he'll still be available, but I think if we can get the guy, they were talking about probably taking Lucas Van Ness from Iowa. Mm-hmm. He's ranked as the number 8th one.
He said send him the link, but he can't find it.
Okay, I'll send him the link. Oh, you got the link? Don't you send it to him?
I ain't got his phone number.
You ain't got his phone number? Oh, okay.
I ain't got his number, bro.
I'll find the link. Hold on.
But yeah.
All right.
So when I look at, let me ask you this question. What do the Atlanta Falcons need to become a complete team? That's my old team. They released Marcus Mariota. You got what's the kid name? What's his name? The new kid. Ritter. Mm-hmm. Desmond Ritter. What do the Atlanta Falcons team need to make them complete? Because you got to think about your guy went to the Saints. He left the Raiders, went to the Saints Carr, which I think Carr is a phenomenal fit for that organization. You got holes left with Tampa, but then I saw the rumor where Tampa may be getting Baker Mayfield.
Hey, somebody's here. Hold on. That's gonna be your new one, Elias. It's Elias. What's up, Elias? Look, man, he got a haircut. What the heck?
Yeah. Cut the braids off.
Got the braids off, man. You need some more lighting.
Yeah, he cut everything off, bro.
Yeah, he cut it off, man. Turn the light on in there.
Cut the lights on.
There you go. Go out in the sun. There we go. Now we can see him. Hey, so what were you saying? So what do you think? What do you think the Falcons need right now?
Who, me?
No, I was talking to Elias. Hey, what's up? What's up, kids? What's up, guys?
Y'all got a heap of kids over
there. Hey, that's my 2 daughters, my grandson over there, and then Ezra's over there.
Ezra.
So what do you think? What do you think, Elias?
As far as what?
What do you think Atlanta needs?
Atlanta needs.
He was asking what do they need right now?
Atlanta needs Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That ain't no. That ain't no flow.
He's a Cowboy fan now, though. He's a Cowboy fan now. So.
Okay. All right. We can talk. I think they in the same boat as was in the same boat as us. They need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Really, they need a. Well, no, they got Drake London.
Okay.
Need a good running back, man.
Yeah.
They Tyler him along real nice towards the end of the season.
Right.
But I think I'm getting a quarterback really.
Okay. Yeah, I think Atlanta needs a quarterback somehow. Maybe they can jump up from the 8th spot to go get a quarterback.
So you think Desmond Ritter's the answer? You think drafting another quarterback?
I don't think so. I think they need a quarterback. I mean, they can go another year with him. They barely put him in last year. I don't think he's the answer though. But if they they see him every day, so maybe if they think that he's the answer, they see that maybe he could have a lot of potential. Then yeah, don't go get a quarterback. But you got to get him a weapon. Then they got to get him some weapons.
Quarterback. Who do you think is the right fit for Atlanta?
I mean, why not go after Lamar Jackson?
Free agents.
I mean, go after Lamar Jackson.
Nah, Lamar Jackson wants too
much
money,
I want to say Lamar.
You know what?
Lamar is not the answer.
What about for Atlanta? As long as we're on that Atlanta
quarterback.
Quarterback. What if they go with Ritter, right? And then maybe get someone in the second round, get another quarterback in the second round. Maybe a Stetson Bennett.
Man, go on, man.
Or maybe no, I'm just saying. I mean, he's a local guy. They're gonna like him. He doesn't have to play right away. You can play Ritter, and just let him kind of sit and learn. Maybe a Hendon Hooker out of Tennessee.
They need to
Hendon Hooker.
Get Ritter. They need to get Ritter like 2 more years. They got to see him develop at least.
Yeah,
they need to get some weapons.
We need Atlanta needs an answer right now.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get an answer right now.
I don't have all the pieces to.
Yeah,
unless
Atlanta jump up to get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, I don't think you're not going to have a quarterback settled. I don't know if Ritter's the answer. We didn't get see a lot of him last year, so I don't know if he's the answer. But anyway, so let's move on to the next topic real quick. Talk about some more NFL stuff. So Dolphins pick up Tua Tagovailoa, pick up his 5th-year option. So they're locked in basically at quarterback now. He did have a second concussion last year, took him out the rest of the year pretty much. He was placed on that protocol again for the remainder of the season, and then he was cleared in January, but I don't think he played in the playoffs. So with that option, they'll give him a fully guaranteed in 2023. He'll be a guaranteed, and then he'll get another year at $23 million on 2024.
24.
So what do you think? Was this good? Let's hear Canteen and then Elias. Canteen, was that a good or a bad decision to pick up his 5th-year option? Okay, give me why. Tell me why.
Bro, the guy stays in concussion protocol. He's injury prone. He is not the right fit for that organization. Now, he helped them win a lot of games last year.
Right. He looked good until he got hurt.
But
he looked pretty good.
With all the moves that they're making in Miami, you want to win.
Right.
You got the right keys and the right pieces to the puzzle. You want to win. You need a quarterback that's going to elevate the game. And
so you're saying Tua is not the answer?
No.
He's not the answer to that. Okay. What do you think, Elias? Was that a good move by the Dolphins or no?
Long term, no.
So as a short term,
now, I guess that's the right answer.
Okay.
His health issues is the biggest concern.
Yeah, and I think for sure that's kind of your biggest concern. I mean, if you picked up his 5th-year option, he's still pretty cheap next year, but he gets $23 million. That'd be a lot for a backup.
That's a lot of money, man.
In 2024, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and then we just talked about the Dolphins picked up what's his name, Jalen Ramsey. So they got a lot of playmakers on that team now. But I don't know if Tua. I mean, I don't know if he can stay healthy. That's my only concern with Tua. Can he stay healthy? With the 2 concussions in the same year, if he gets another concussion in this next year, man, it's gonna be. It's gonna be tough, man.
And then the money's guaranteed, right?
Well, he's guaranteed now because they picked him up. They picked up his 5th-year option. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. We'll see. I think they may have. I think what other choice do you have? Because who are you going to have as your quarterback if you don't have him? That's my problem. At least it's a short-term answer at this point. And then after next year, maybe you can trade him or get rid of him next year if he still has health issues. But I don't know if they had another choice for next year.
They got an option. They have a option that is retired that may unretire and that may end up coming in the picture. And I told you.
I don't think Brady's coming back. You think Brady's coming back? What? What are you talking about?
I gotta keep telling you.
No.
What are you talking about? You think Tom Brady's coming back?
Man, Tom Brady gonna
to play for the Dolphins.
But Miami.
He will not. I don't think he's washed. Oh. You think he's washed, Elias?
He's washed. His arm is shot.
You think his arm's shot? I thought his arm looked pretty good. I just think he's just getting older. Like even his decision making is slower.
No more, bro.
Yeah, he don't, and you can, and obviously he don't want to take the licks either. You can tell he's trying to get rid of the ball so he didn't have to take licks.
You know what I'm saying?
And I seen Brady.
And you saw that. You saw that when they played Dallas. You saw how they were tearing them up when they played us. When we beat them. You saw it. Look, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan now. I ain't with Atlanta.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Cowboy fan. That's right. Hey, so as long as we got Elias on the line, my son-in-law there. Nice haircut, by the way. And so, yeah, I like it. But anyway, so now that we have you on the line, you're a big Saints fan. Are you excited? Are you excited about Derek Carr coming over there, or
Yes,
is it a little bit of a disappointment? Are you nervous? Tell me what your thoughts with Derek Carr coming to the Saints. Who
I'm
that
not
nation?
disappointed at all.
You're not really.
Disappointed. I mean, it's kind of gonna hurt us somewhat.
Okay.
That's the best move.
What was that? Who was the best?
The best move. It's gonna hurt us cap wise.
Okay.
But I guess we can look for those players to restructure their contract. But
okay. So does this put you back in the playoff hunt? Back in the in the divisional hunt?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Saints,
definitely.
Right now, out of all the teams in the NFC South, the Saints have the potential to win the division right now.
Okay.
Hands down. There ain't even no question right now. The Saints will win it if other teams don't make adjustments as needed. The New Orleans
What if Carolina gets Aaron Rodgers?
They're gonna be in trouble.
That'll be tough.
Yeah.
That'll be tough.
Okay. And then there's a rumor going around that Garoppolo might go to the Bucks. Jimmy Garoppolo might go to the Bucks.
I don't think Jimmy G is gonna help.
All of a sudden, that division gets a little tougher. I think right now you guys kind of control that division because you got probably the best quarterback right now in the division with Tom Brady retiring, quote unquote.
We got the best defense in the division.
You could probably. I mean, I would say Bucks are pretty decent. Carolina's not bad.
Atlanta
Falcons,
ain't squad,
Atlanta don't really have a good defense. So probably I would say but not by a lot. I don't know if by a lot you have a great defense. The best defense.
We had I think it was top 6, top 8.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
the league in the top.
Yeah. Okay. But you got to think about this. Y'all were relatively healthy last year. And that doesn't happen from year to year, so you guys might hit the injury bug coming up because usually, you got some older guys on that defense now.
No, we weren't. I was because we missed Marshawn Lattimore for about 5-6 games. Pete Warner, he missed about 3 or 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
What's her D tackle? I can't think of his name right now, but
what, you just wake up from a nap?
He bugs. Nah. I was laying down though.
Oh, okay.
It helps. Cam Jordan come off the edge.
Right.
Ain't gotta be double team much, but
so what do you guys need coming up in the draft? What do you guys need? I mean, you guys draft. Where do y'all draft? Man, do y'all have a first rounder?
We're at 29, and then
you're 29. Wait, so what do you think guys should pick up? More another defense, or maybe
offensive line?
Offensive line, maybe.
Yeah, either an offensive lineman or get a receiver. Like I want Jackson Ndigba from Ohio State.
Okay.
But if not, then yeah.
Okay.
So
you can't go wrong with another corner, because
right.
Well.
So where does Jameis Winston end up?
Yeah, where is he? Are y'all letting him go?
We should let him go.
Okay. So who's your backup, Dalton?
Let him go.
Who's your backup then? You gotta have a backup. Dalton, your backup now?
Yeah, Andy.
Okay.
Yeah, unless he goes somewhere else, but
okay.
I don't see him going anywhere else.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the next topic real quick. So Daniel Jones gets a 4-year, $160 million contract with the New York Football Giants. Good decision, bad decision, Canteen?
Pathetic.
Another pathetic.
That is a pathetic decision, man. The only reason they gave him that money because they end up tagging Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
That's crazy. And the
so
only
you
reason
think
they did it, Flo, was because They won a playoff game. They went to Minnesota. They got the brains beat in Minnesota.
So you say if they lose that playoff game, they don't give him a contract?
I would. They went too far, man. Too extreme. That's too much money.
Okay. What do you think, Elias?
I think it's too much.
Too much money?
Yeah.
Way too much.
Really? Wow.
Bro,
for him to have one good year, way too much.
I mean, part of it's Dayball. Dayball, he did the same thing with Allen in Buffalo. He kind of helped straighten out some of his mistakes. You don't think that can Daniel Jones grow from what he did last year, and maybe have potential to be a little better this year, even from last year? To be honest, the contract's not that bad because it includes a $36 million signing bonus. So next year, he's only making $9.5 base salary, and then the other 9 is a prorated bonus. And
they got like incentives and stuff too, right?
Then it goes up to $35 million in 2024, and then back down to $30 in 2025, and then 2026 is when he hits $46 million. But who knows by then? They either
if he broke up and he ain't playing good no more.
Oh, yeah,
I think it was a complete waste to me.
Okay. I think it was a good decision because, I mean, who are you going to get? And I feel like Dayball, the coach, figures that he's kind of got the system figured out for Daniel Jones, right? I think he figures that he's kind of got it set up to where he can work with Daniel Jones if he gets him another weapon, maybe another receiver, because they need some more weapons. All they got right now is Saquon Barkley.
That's not enough.
And that's not enough. You need another weapon on the outside, someone to stretch the defense a little bit. So maybe they can get in the draft or in free agency. And then maybe I think he feels like he can work with Daniel Jones, and that's why they gave him the contract. And like you said, if you look at the contract, next year they really don't pay him much. 2024 is when he really gets a big jump in his salary, that $35 million. So by then, you're going to know whether last year was just kind of an anomaly or he's really going to be able to continue to perform that way. So
he got to prove himself this year.
He definitely got to prove himself this year. This is a prove-it year, even though he's got the contract. So so the Jets have talked to Aaron Rodgers. Some officials from the Jets went. The owner, Woody Johnson, the general manager, Joe Douglas, Robert Saleh, and then the new offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett. They all went to California, met with Rodgers last Tuesday. Woody Johnson, the owner, says that he left the meeting excited and satisfied about potential. There's a lot of talk about everything. It's basically up to Rodgers. Kind of a weird coincidence. That's where Brett Favre went when he left.
When he left Green Bay.
Green Bay. It's kind of a weird coincidence, but it's basically up to Rodgers according to most of the reports. Does he end up there? Should he take that Jets? What do you think, Canteen?
Man, that's a no-brainer, bro.
Go to the Jets?
Anywhere but Green Bay, because you're not going to win in Green Bay. That's just simple as that. They made the playoffs. They get to like the wild card divisional round or whatever. They don't win, man. He don't have enough weapons. He don't have what it takes in Green Bay to win. And he's part of the problem why he don't have what he needs in Green Bay to win. Because look at the cap. He's taking up most of the cap space. So if you're taking up most of the cap space, you can't bring in receivers, running backs, and everything else it takes to win. And then you lose Devontae Adams. He needs to go.
Okay. That'll be a pretty tough division too. He's gonna go play with against the Bills, Miami, will be pretty decent if Tua can stay healthy, and then and then you have who's the other team over there? The Patriots, right? They look pretty decent last year. They kind of struggled on the offense, but they got a new offensive coordinator now.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Mac Jones can get back on track. So a pretty tough division, and then not only that, the AFC's got probably the harder. Everybody considered it the harder division or the harder conference because you got Mahomes, you got Joe Burrow, and all the great quarterbacks right now are in the AFC. So
AFC.
We'll see if Rodgers goes. I don't know. I think he's going to try. I think he's going to end up with Green Bay. That's my prediction. But who knows? We'll see what happens.
That's a terrible move
to stay in Green Bay.
Yeah, me personally, I think the Jets defense is better than the Packers.
Oh yeah, the Jets defense is really good. And here's the thing with the Jets, though, is they're all really young, and Rodgers doesn't seem like a guy that wants to be around young players and help develop them. He wants to win now. That team is really young. I don't know that he's going to dedicate himself to work with those young players, but who knows? Maybe he get a new place, new scenery. Maybe he changes his mindset. I don't know, but right now I don't see that happening.
I think him and Garrett Wilson will be good.
Okay. Okay.
He's out the roof.
Okay. All right.
And
so
you already seen what he did. Watts or what was his name? Packers.
Lazard.
And that's a young talented kid.
Okay.
Not Alan Lazard from Washington.
The other guy. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name right now. What's his name? Canteen? You know his name? You look him up.
I don't know his name. I know Minnesota traded one. They got rid of one they received. They released him.
Okay, they did.
Minnesota.
I thought it was Lazard, but
yeah.
What's his name?
Christian Watson.
Yeah, Watson. Christian Watson. Yeah. Yeah, and he's gonna be a solid receiver, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so wrapping up kind of the NFL. The Ravens put Lamar Jackson on the non-exclusive franchise tag, meaning it'll be basically a $32 million cap hit for 2023. But it also allows Jackson to negotiate with other teams to see if he can get a better long-term offer with somebody else. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the Ravens can match it. But he can't start negotiating until March 13th. 5 teams already said they were out right away. The Falcons, Dolphins, Panthers, who have since moved to the number 1 pick, and then the Raiders and the Commanders. Thoughts on the Ravens making this move, Elias? Putting that on him, the non-exclusive tag. What do you think? What's your thoughts on putting Lamar Jackson on that non-exclusive tag?
Hey, he didn't give him. He for them not to stay in.
He what now?
His number are there. Yeah. The injury, but
he has had the injury bug the last couple of years. You think he's worth max dollars?
Hell no.
I think so.
Okay.
Personally, he's been a quarterback.
He got an MVP.
The last few years.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think his is got a lot like Tua, except I think he's more talented than Tua. But I'm talking about as far as injuries. He's gotten the injury bug the last couple of years. He's missed the last couple of playoffs with injuries. Last year may have been a little more. He's a little bit of negotiating, but he was injured towards the end of the year. Didn't play on that playoff game, which a lot of people thought he should have played on that playoff game. But a lot of people are saying, hey, why should he go put himself in any injury danger if they haven't given him a contract? So I can kind of get that as well. What do you think, Canteen? So you're saying he's not worth it?
Man, that dude ain't worth it. He ain't worth his weight. He's not worth his weight in salt, bro. He ain't worth it. Why would you invest all that money
he's a
in
proven
this guy?
winner the game.
Proven winner.
I mean, and then what made it? The other teams say they don't want him. They don't want him. He for one, he injury prone.
I mean,
the best suited situation for him is to stay in Baltimore. There's no other. I don't see any other fit for him at this time.
I mean, Baltimore obviously doesn't want to give him because he basically wants the Deshaun Watson deal.
He ain't gonna get
Baltimore does not want to give that up.
He ain't gonna get that. He's not. He gonna have to take what they give him and be done with it. But nobody else wants to pick him up.
With these 5 teams out, who do you think is going to be the team that may step up and try and get him? Try at least make him an offer. Do you think any team will make him an offer?
No.
Who do you think, Elias?
I don't think so.
49ers.
That's what I was thinking. I heard a rumor the 49ers might.
If Brock moves on, then they'll get him. Because Brock Purdy ain't the answer out there. So that's one team that I will agree with you guys on. One team right there.
That they might give him an offer at least?
That's the only team that's going to give him an offer.
Okay.
Because Seattle just re-signed Geno Smith.
Exactly, yeah.
And everybody else
who
across the board, whatever they don't draft, they going to
right. Maybe the Titans. Maybe the Titans might. They need a quarterback. Yeah. I mean, that's the only other team I can think of.
But then the
49ers.
They're getting rid of Derrick Henry.
What's that?
They're getting rid of Derrick.
Well, they were just rumors. They were shopping him around, but I don't think they're getting rid of him.
What's the kid from Tennessee, the quarterback? The guy played at Liberty. The black kid played at Liberty.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah, what's his name?
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the answer over there. From what I saw, he's very raw. Maybe he'll be ready in another year.
But as you guys said, the best fit for a guy like Lamar Jackson would be San Fran, because Purdy ain't gonna start, and they're not gonna go with Trey Lance ain't gonna start. Lamar Jackson will fit right in that system with a guy like Shanahan, and they can build around. That guy.
Well, Trey Lance will be ready by the time of the season, but Purdy probably will not be ready at the beginning of the season. No. So, and they've already said they're getting rid of Jimmy G. I mean, they're not keeping him. Yeah. So they can carry another quarterback, but if you bring in Lamar Jackson, you're bringing him in to be the starter, right? I mean, you're not bringing him in to be the backup. So, right, that's what I'm saying. You're bringing him in to be the starter,
correct?
And you're gonna have to pay him max dollars pretty much. So I don't know. I don't know if the 49ers are prepared to give him max dollars.
Yeah,
we'll see. All right. Any other topics on the NFL you want to touch? We're going to go to the NBA.
Hey.
NBA, baby.
This your time to shine, baby. This your time.
He don't know nothing about NBA. He a Laker fan.
Hey,
he don't know nothing. So before we get kind of touching based on the NBA, we'll start off with the John Morant, who was away for 2 games, and supposedly he's going to miss another 4 games because he had a couple incidents with guns. A 17-year-old a few months earlier. Then he had an IG live where he's waving a gun around. We know he's young, making bad decisions right now. The question is basically, is this going to affect the Grizzlies' playoff chances to make a run in the Western Conference? What do you think, Kenty?
Right now, the Grizzlies are number 3. They're 40-26. They're 5.5 games behind the Kings.
Right.
That's number 1. I think he's an idiot, a clown.
Okay.
Boom. I think that was the biggest mistake he ever made. I'm going to tell you what a lot of this stuff stemmed from. When they had an incident with his dad and him, Shannon Sharp, that was a big deal.
Right.
But then when you got a gun in the club
in
Colorado, how did he get the gun to Colorado? He may have had the gun in his luggage or his bags or something like that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know the NBA is still investigating that too. They're trying to see.
Here's what I think about John Morant. I think he's made a big mistake. He's hurting his chances of him and his team, making a run in the playoffs and doing great things. But not only that, he's really trying hard to be something that he's not.
Right. I mean, he grew up in the suburbs. Did he grow up like a suburb kid? His 2 parents.
Man. He want to be a thug.
He want to make sure people know he's gangster.
It doesn't make any to me.
I don't know. It don't make sense.
It's gonna hurt Memphis in the long run if they don't get him back sooner or later. They're gonna be hurting. That number 3 spot they got, they're gonna drop drastically. And that's my.
So what do you think, Elias? Is this gonna hurt the Memphis' chances to make a run? I'm sure you're hoping so.
Yeah, he is.
No, for real. What do you think? What do you think of the John Morant situation? I used to call you Junior John Morant. I thought when your hair before you got your hair cut.
He dropped.
Oh, he dropped out. Yeah, maybe he'll come back in. If not, that's fine. I mean, yeah. If he didn't come back, that's cool.
I think it's a horrible mistake.
Yeah, that was a bad decision. It seems like the Memphis Grizzlies talk a lot of trash, but have never come through and shown a lot. What do you think of the John Morant situation there, Elias?
He's an idiot.
Okay, so we're all in agreement.
He's why are you even doing that? You're living a life that everybody dreams.
Millions of dollars. I mean, come on. What are you doing?
You do something like that.
I mean, you're putting your future and your family's entire future at risk just to be kind of gangster, look like you're a thug or something. I don't know. Look like you're tough. I don't know.
They said starting to want to make it out the league.
Yeah, and then he trying to go back to the hood.
Why? Why?
He trying to go back to the.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a big mistake. Hopefully he learns from it. He did put a post out that he wants to take some time and hopefully that he can learn, make better decisions. So hopefully he means that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so KD got hurt in warm-ups. He twisted his ankle in warm-ups.
That's the real glass.
So he's gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks. Wow. So is this a bad sign for the Suns? Does this? I mean, because there were a lot of people consider them favorites once KD made it over there. Does this scratch any kind of favorite tag that they were getting, Canteen, for the Suns?
Man, so right now the Phoenix Suns are number 4, 9 games behind.
And KD's out for 2 or 3 weeks, at least.
This is going to hurt drastically. This is going to put them in a position where they're going to drop. They may drop to 6. They may drop 7 or 8.
What?
They may drop to 7 or 8.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you now.
Well,
we said some stuff earlier in the year. We didn't think the Lakers were going to be where they are.
I said it was questionable to make the play-in. So I mean, they're still questionable to make the play-in. They're in the play-in right now. But anyway, that's Lakers. Listen. We ain't talking about the Lakers right now. So
Phoenix is in trouble, man.
So Phoenix is in big trouble, or they just should be concerned.
Okay, Flo, let me make some projections for you.
Okay.
They got the Warriors tomorrow. That's a loss. They got the Bucks on Tuesday. Loss. They'll beat the Magic. They got the Thunder, Lakers, Kings, 76ers.
The Lakers, that'll be a big game. Okay.
They may win 2. They gonna lose 3 or 4 out of the next game. They may win 1 or 2. They'll beat the Magic.
Really?
And they may beat the Thunder, but they're not gonna beat the Bucks on Tuesday.
So you see them dropping down to maybe the 6th seed or maybe the play-in?
7.
Really?
7.
Wow. Without KD?
7.
Okay. What do you think, Elias?
They gave up all their pieces. They role players. KD and now KD.
They went all in. They went all in.
They went all in now.
All in.
What are you supposed to do? They went all in.
Can't do much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think they're in trouble. Because at some point Chris Paul's gonna get hurt. So you
already know.
Booker can't carry that team. Man, yeah, it's looking better for one of those teams down in 8-9. That I don't want to talk about, but
you're looking at
anyway. So speaking of the playoffs, last year's champs, the Golden State Warriors, they're in the play-in right now at number 7. They've had some injury problems as well with Steph Curry in and out of the lineup. Clay has come back, and he hasn't been quite the same, but he's been healthy at least. There's been that conflict that happened with Draymond Green and what's his name, Jordan Poole, right? And so that's people still say that's kind of lingering effects of that. The punch that Draymond Green threw. Here's the question: Can the Warriors flip a switch and make a run at this point?
All right, Flo.
Do y'all know when
he can go first?
What's that, Elias?
Do y'all know when Andrew Wiggins get back?
He's supposed to be back in the next couple of weeks. I think he's supposed to be back before the end of the year. I thought, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Because he plays a huge role,
right? Yeah, he's a big role player.
Get points,
right? Yeah. So do you think they can make a run if Wiggins comes back?
Nah.
Yeah, me personally, but their biggest problem is they don't have size. Size don't have any big.
But they've never really had size. They won it last year without size.
Also had Kevon Looney and James.
I mean, they still got Looney, don't they?
Now they gave away Wiseman.
Yeah, they did give away Wiseman. Yeah. So you're saying their size is going to hurt them in the playoffs?
Absolutely. they're gonna live and die by the 3. That's the Warriors, though. Like,
and I'm gonna capitalize on when he finishes. I'm gonna show you something, Flo.
Oh, go ahead.
It's either gonna benefit them or it's gonna hurt them bad.
All right,
because they rely. And
but I mean, they are the key. But they are pretty much the masters of small ball. I mean, the death lineup with Draymond at center. I mean, they've perfected that small ball lineup, though.
Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna hurt in the long run, right? Especially playing teams like the Bucks.
Okay, so you think maybe can they make a run in the Western Conference then?
No,
even though they lose
the West.
Yeah,
personally, I don't think they.
Everybody says the West is wide open.
It is.
Okay. So can they be one of those teams that make a run then?
No
way.
I don't think so.
Flo, here's the reason why I say that.
So.
Okay.
If you look at their last 4 out of 5 games, they lost. They lost to the Lakers last Sunday. They lost to the Lakers. They lost on Tuesday night to the Thunder. The Grizzlies beat them on Thursday, and they barely beat the Bucks last night, and it went overtime.
Right.
Then
without Giannis.
Right.
So to me, that says a lot. And then they got the Suns tomorrow night, and then they got the Clippers. They're gonna lose both of them.
Okay.
I don't foresee them making a run. I see them dropping.
So you're saying what? Let's say, what are their chances of making a run? Give it a percentage that they make a run. How likely is it that they make a run in the playoffs? At least, let's say at least to the Western Conference Finals, the last 2 teams standing. How likely is it they make a run there?
40% they do, 60% they do. 40-60.
Wow.
Really? I got to give them a lot higher than that because they do tend to show up in the playoffs. So
right.
I say about 65.
I mean, Draymond Green said he don't even get out of bed and he didn't even get excited to get out of bed and play a game in March. I mean, according to him. So I don't know.
Man, listen. I don't foresee Golden State doing it. I think they'll make a run. I doubt it, man.
Okay.
I'm scared of the Lakers, man. I'm scared of the Lakers.
Okay,
we're gonna get into that later when we get on that Lakers topic.
We'll talk about it in a minute, man. I don't know about Lakers. We may skip the Laker topic. All right, so sneaky good Sacramento Kings are second place. They just won their 40th game, the first time in over 20 years almost. I think 18 years that they won 20 games. Sacramento sneaky good. Can Sacramento make a run in the playoffs? The Sacramento Kings. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, Elias. You go first.
He go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. They're young. They're nice.
Right. Okay.
They're running gun.
They got a lot of good pieces. I hadn't looked at them until they started. They got a lot of good pieces there.
I love Sabonis. He not a tall big man. He always in the mix. Whether it's rebounding, getting a bucket or not.
You got Kevin Werder. He's a shooting guard. He can play well. Darian Fox has been playing really well. You got a lot of good pieces there. Malik Monk is there. Yeah, I'm just saying that they got a lot of good pieces there. Even De'Aaron Fox's backup, Davion Mitchell, he's pretty good backup.
Yep, I like him. He
defends well. Right. So you think Sacramento could make it to the Western Conference Finals?
I doubt it.
What do you think?
I doubt it.
Western Conference Finals.
Too young.
If it ended. You're talking about them probably playing the number 7 seed, which would either be Golden State probably or maybe Minnesota. It could be the Lakers. But Sacramento, I think they can make a run. I think they can make a run.
They too young right now, though. They too young.
Okay. Well, you're hoping they're too young because they might play the Lakers. You're hoping they're too young.
Hey man, on that topic in this
okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, so what about here? Let's show this. Let me show this real quick. How good? Let me see if I can find it here. Where is this picture I was looking for? Here it is. That one. So, what about this? How good are the Cavaliers? Can they make a run in the West? I think they're 4th or 5th. They're number 1 in defense. They're 5th in field goal percentage. They're 3rd in 3 points made. They're 3rd in points in the paint. How scary are the Cavs to make a run in the East? I mean, everybody's talking Bucks, Celtics, even 76ers. But what about the Cavs? Donovan Mitchell, can they make a run? What do you think? Can they make a run in the East? What do you think, Elias?
Man, that's tough.
I got mixed emotions with them.
Okay.
They
they're kind of sneaky good.
They're definitely Donovan Mitchell. He can turn up at any point. Darius Garland as well. And Evan Mobley on the defense.
Evan Mobley's a good big man.
Yep, I like him. They got some good role players too, like
Ricky Rubio's there. He's got
back.
Yeah, I mean, Darius Garland's a good point guard. I mean, what do you think?
Mm-hmm. They're definitely deep.
Definitely deep. But look at their defense. They're number 1. I was surprised that they were number 1 in defense. That really surprised me.
Across the board, they number 1, right?
Yeah, number 1 defense.
I'm not surprised.
Just because of that, I give them a shot. Just because of their defense, I give them a shot. And the fact that they're 3rd in the paint, and they're shooting 46% as a team. I mean, they're an overall really good team, solid team. And that's the kind of team you worry about in the playoffs, to be honest.
They remind me of a well-rounded Bucks team. Otherwise, they're just good, but offensively, they're well-rounded. Like versus the Bucks, it's just Giannis, Chris Middleton when he's there, and then
What do you think, Canteen? Can they make a run?
I'm gonna tell you the team that's gonna show up and show out in the East.
Okay.
I'm going with Boston all the way. Going with the
Boston Celtics.
I like Smart, Tatum. You got Blake Griffin. I think right now.
So could it be Boston and the Cavs? Maybe.
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with your thought.
The Bucks
finish your thought.
And I think right now, the 76ers might make a run over the Cavaliers.
76ers, really?
Embiid.
But what is it? Is it Embiid? What's shown that they make a run? They never made any noise in the playoffs. Everybody talks about them every year, and they don't. They always
like
fall
one
short.
And done, man.
That's what I'm saying. So what gives you that they're going to be different this year? I mean,
they got. I tell you what. Wait till Wednesday night will tell me who's gonna make a run. The 76ers play the Cavs on Wednesday night. Watch that game. That's gonna be the key.
Okay.
That game Wednesday night.
We'll see. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to surprise the people. Some people are talking about the Knicks. They had a little run where they had like 9 or 10 games in a row, but I don't think they can make a run. I think that somebody who could shake up the top 3. Everybody talks about Bucks, Celtics, 76ers. I think Cleveland could bust up that little threesome.
Now, right now,
and make some noise in the playoffs.
Who's going to be the East Championship, West Championship, and who's going to the finals right now?
The 4 teams?
Your 4 teams, that's forecast right now.
All right, what do you got, Elias? 2 teams in the West.
Wait, you said going to the playoffs?
No, 2.
Who's going to the championship?
Who's the Western Conference championship game? What's your series in the Western Conference and what's your series in the Eastern Conference?
I'm gonna go Celtics.
Celtics, okay. Versus who in the East?
Celtics and I gotta go with the Bucks. You can't get
Celtics and Bucks. So you're gonna go top two teams. Okay. What about in the West? Don't give me
in
Lakers.
The West, I'm going my Lakers.
And who? Against who? Who's shooting, firing shots? Is that you, Elias?
No, that's not me.
Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from?
Stop now. I don't know.
Okay, maybe that was something on my thing. My bad.
Okay.
I was like, what is all that? So Lakers versus who? Come on, Elias.
You better go Lakers and Suns, man. Grizzlies. Lakers and the Grizzlies.
I'm gonna go.
Come on, Lakers and who, man? I mean, if you go, you can't pick Denver or Sacramento because you would have to beat one of the top teams.
No, I'm gonna go Lakers and Suns.
Lakers and Suns. Wow.
Yeah.
What do you got, Canteen? Who's your last four?
East. I'm gonna go. Bucks and Celtics.
Bucks and Celtics. Okay.
The Celtics and 7. Celtics will beat the Bucks in 7.
Okay. And then who do you got in the West?
I'm gonna go. Man, shit. I hate to say it, man. The Lakers look hella good, man. Hey, you know
oh
your
my
boy.
God.
Hey, listen to me. That injury-prone AD has been playing. He has surpassed.
Hey, give it time.
What he has surpassed expectations.
He'll get hurt.
Put on him. I predict. I think the Lakers gonna make a run, bro. I ain't saying
so who? So who they got playing the West then?
Gonna be the Lakers and the Grizzlies.
Oh wow. Wow. Lakers and Grizzlies.
The better team can win.
Who wins that? Who wins that series? Who wins that series? You think
Lakers at home will win it.
So it's gonna be Lakers against the Celtics
in the finals.
Wow.
And listen to what I'm saying now, because you listen. I think LeBron gonna go on and put icing on the cake with this one, because the Lakers made some good trades. Now you like Pat Bev. You a Pat Bev fan. Pat Bev wasn't needed in LA no more. They had to get rid of Pat Bev. That's your boy. They had to get rid of Pat Bev. Got rid of Westbrook. I think the Lakers are gonna hone in and win out. Watch. And I'm not.
All right. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what's really gonna happen. Okay.
All right.
So it's gonna be the Bucks versus the Cavs.
7 games
in the Eastern Conference Final.
How many games you picking?
I'm gonna go 6, and the Bucks take it in Cleveland in 6. And then the West, I'm going, and it's not a flashy pick, but I'm going Denver versus the Suns. Denver versus the Suns.
What?
Yep. Barring any injury, barring KD and CP3 going down. If they get injured, then it's they're not going to make it. But I'm saying if everybody stays healthy, Denver versus Phoenix goes 7 games, and Phoenix will meet the Bucks in the finals. Yep. Yeah. What I'm talking about. What do you got? You got anything else, man?
I hope you're right.
I hope I'm right too. I will be right because I know what I'm talking about. You guys are just fanboys.
Oh, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. I'm just saying. I'm just talking what I think is
about the Lakers. Come on, man.
Bro, we projected the Lakers early in the year that the Lakers wouldn't even make the play-in. The Lakers wouldn't be.
And they still may not make the play-in. They may not even make the play-in still.
Bro, the Lakers are getting better each week.
All right, if you say so, man.
Hey man, we got one of the top 3 defenses in the league these past.
The Lakers maybe make the play-in. Maybe. That's still up in the air. If they stay 9 or 10, they got to win 2 games to stay in. If they get 7 or 8, then they only got to win 1. But I don't know. I don't see it. I think the Lakers are going to drop out. AD is going to get hurt again. And that's it. Lights out, baby.
I'll take it later on, man.
Okay. You going to stay on right now, Canteen? You going to stay on after this, or are you getting off?
No, let's do it a little bit later before I know you said you got other things you got to take care of. A little bit later.
Okay. All right, Elias. Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate you, Canteen. Hey, we're back. 1,500 by NFL. We're going to want 1,500. By September, we want 1,500 members in the Facebook. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all doing a March Madness bracket?
Yeah, we got a bracket. I'll pin it at the top on our page. I'll pin it at the top. All right, man.
Hey, I'll text you later on, and we can do it later on.
Okay, man. Let me know.
All right. Listen.
All right, man. Peace out.
The Lakers going to the finals. You mad?
Lakers are not going to the finals. No. They not going.
That team know his stuff.
Now he knows his stuff. Now Canteen knows his stuff. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, Canteen. Get out of here.
All right, bro. I'm out, man.
All right, y'all.
I'll text you later on, man.